Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Adoko Edigrato, and I am representative of Universitas Nusa Putra. I'm here to be the closing government of this motion. This motion is that this House believes that feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry. But first, I would like to oppose the argument from the first speaker of the opposition team. The first speaker of the opposition team said that K-pop is not the only standard in the world. It may be true, but the first speaker did not mention that K-pop industry itself is currently the most influential standard in the world. This can be proven by seeing in 2020 that the most popular YouTube video is a song by Blackpink, which is a K-pop girl band. This represents that many people still see that K-pop is the standard, the most influential standard in the world. Of course, this brings many problems to the feminist movement, because if you not know that feminist movement, they expressively said that all bodies are beautiful. How can all body be beautiful if K-pop is one of the most influential standard in the world? All bodies should be beautiful, and that's why feminist movement should be aggressively oppose the K-pop industry. Secondly, the first speaker also said that the feminist movement itself should not oppose the K-pop industry because they only supply the demand of the society. This is also untrue. The demand of society is created by advertisement. This is also known as an old idiom that called that advertisement is the new art of industry. Advert itself is one of the most influential thing to influence the mind of the society itself. The more you supply for this industry, in this case it's the K-pop industry, the more they will demand, because many people still being influenced by the K-pop industry itself, by the advertisement, by the sponsorship, by the show, by the song. Many people still very much like the K-pop rather than any other form of industry. And regarding the second speaker for the opposition team, he also mentioned that they only supplying the demand because society itself is demanding for this K-pop industry. And also the second speaker of the opposition team said that the K-pop industry did not standard the beauty itself, but they want to earn more income because it's only an industry. The main thing of the industry is to earn money, which is why the feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry, because they exploit women itself. The standard beauty that created by the K-pop industry is only there because they demanded the woman to be beautiful because they expected. Many people know that the K-pop industry itself is very exploitative of its member. There are many things have been proven true. There are exploitation in K-pop industry. And the second speaker also said that the K-pop industry is actually beating the Western standard. Like the second speaker said that in the 80s and 90s, the Western standard is the most influential thing, like blonde hair, white skin, and tall body. This also proven untrue. Why? Because today, in the 2020, in 2020, the K-pop itself is becoming the Western standard like in the 80s and 90s, which is why we should oppose this K-pop industry. This K-pop industry itself is becoming the biggest industry in beauty standard itself. And for that, I would like to deliver my part of new argument, which is why is that many people argue that K-pop itself is very opposing of the feminist movement, which is true because many K-pop members, K-pop girl band members, is actually being controversial because they openly support the the feminist movement. Controversy itself is regarding the openly feminist in K-pop culture is being criticized by many people in the K-pop industry itself. The K-pop industry like to criticize its member, like girl member and other member of this industry for being openly feminist in K-pop industry. In K-pop industry, they are expected to be cute and obedient to the eyes of the public, which is, of course, this is opposing to the very point of feminism itself. Feminism itself want to let women be free and can do whatever they want and look whatever they want it to be, which is why this industry itself is expecting that women should look like like tall and slim. Is very wrong because all bodies should be beautiful according to the feminist itself. There are many examples of this criticizing for being openly feminist in K-pop industry. I would like to point out one case is that Sully, a K-pop girl band member, has been harassed for years because she openly admits that she support the feminist movement itself. Not only that, there are many sexual exploitation in K-pop industry that have been proven true, and there has been many cases which the producer and the filmmaker of the K-pop industry is jailed because they exploit in sexualization of its member and exploit in their beauty standard. And another thing my point is that controversy in feminism itself, like in K-pop, not only they are being criticized, harassed, they are being fired because if they openly admit that they are a feminist, which is why that I would like to say that this house believes that feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry. Thank you.
Okay, in this opportunity, before I going to deliver my argument or my conclusion for this debate, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hamzah Mubarak and I representative Nusa Putra University. Okay, back to the motion. We as debaters know that the motion from this house is this house believes that feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry. Many reasons has delivered by the government. I will read it. The first, the government say that K-pop make a high standard for woman beauty, and it is a fact. Why fact? Because the industry must need the money, and when the industry, K-pop industry need the money, they should make a standardization of beauty until K-pop industry can make many of product how to make the woman beauty. So the standardization is very dangerous for all women in the world. because as we know, every woman in the world is unique. I mean, every woman is unique. They have their beauty. Secondly, K-pop must be a role model for women, and this is matter. K-pop industry make the role model of women until all of women in the world want to be like the K-pop stars. Like maybe if we say like Blackpink, Lisa, Blackpink, everyone want to be, every woman want to be a cute woman, a beauty woman, like, and has a beauty body like Lisa, Blackpink, and it is a matter because everyone cannot be someone others because everyone is unique. So the reason why the feminist movement opposing aggressively the K-pop industry that has been delivered by the opposing government, the first is K-pop industry give the pressure for the woman to be like a K-pop stars, and it make the K-pop industry created the standardization for the woman, how must be woman being. So the second reason is K-pop industry is bad. Why we call the K-pop industry is bad? Because the K-pop industry make the discrimination in social activity. Someone will make a relationship with the good body woman and the beauteous woman that like K-pop stars. So the community won't be what we say to reject the woman that not being a standard like the K-pop stars, and they want to be a friend or make a relationship with the bad woman or the ugly woman. So after that, opening government said that the opposing said that the K-pop industry not just showing the beauty, but they also showing the talent. But the fact the talent is supported by the beauty. The talent of the K-pop star not being aggressively or massively being popular in the world because the K-pop stars, every K-pop stars are beauty. They have a beauty body, they have a beauty face, they have a beauty spirit or beauty face, cute face. So that supported their talent. Because dancing, everyone can do dancing. But also in India, Bollywood, every woman in India can do the dancing, but they not have a beauty like what the Asian people want, or the Asian people want the Asian people. I mean, the Asian people think, or in their mind, the beauty is the woman who has a white skin and a cute body, cute face. That standardization is created by the K-pop industry itself. After that, what we say, the government also said that K-pop industry has a purpose that is a money, and how they can make a money except make the role model to be standardization of beauty, and then the cosmetic, the meal or anything can make a beauty that will be created as a standardization by the industry for all women in this world. So if the K-pop industry give the more supply to support the support the K-pop industry, K-pop stars, standardization of the beauty, so the people will give the more demand to force the K-pop industry to show the girl, many K-pop stars, woman, many actresses of the K-pop star to being more cute, to being more beauty, and to being more sexy. the last, actually, if the opposition team said that the K-pop industry not just showing the beauty but they also showing the talent, and then the opposition say that why the feminist movement focusing just on the K-pop stars, not focusing on the other stars from the Western or from the Bollywood, from India. I mean, so why the movement, what to say, the feminist movement not educate the people to, what we say, to choose their beauty standard? Because the K-pop industry itself make a standardization for all the women, of course in Asia, to follow how the K-pop stars or K-pop actress be, like from her beauty, from her beauty, from her cuteness or anything else. So that's argument from the opposition. It's not what we say. It's not what we say. It's not what do we say? It's not logic. I mean, it's not good to respond, because it's fight, or it's arguing with the fact in the world that K-pop industry make a standardization from her beauty, not make a standardization for the talent. So this is what we believe, that this house believe that we have to aggressively opposing the K-pop industry. Thank you.